juliedavison.com. Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas video series. I'm so excited you're joining me today. And I'm curious, what time is it at your house? It is a little after 1 here in central Illinois, but I have to say we have clocks in our house that have different times, and I think the one is supposed to be set a few minutes ahead so that we're always on time, but it always just messes me up. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. I'll be opening day 11 gift from the 12 Days of Christmas in July gift box. And I am sending out a few more boxes. So I actually have some ordered that were a mistake. So if you didn't get the 12 Days of Christmas gift box and you would like to have 12 individually wrapped presents, the ones I've been sharing in this video tutorial, then check out the link in the video description to sign up for that. I'm so glad you guys are here. I have a fun project today, and I'm giving you some hints to see if you can guess what today's gift is. It's kind of flat. It's kind of flat, and it sort of goes with some snowflakes. You guys have any guesses? So hopefully if you're watching and you have your gift box, hopefully you've already ordered or opened your gift, and this isn't going to be we're not going to spoil the surprise. Are you ready to see what's inside? Gift number, what is it, 10? No, this is 11. Isn't it day 11? Did I say gift day 10? It is day 11. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is our last day, and that means, yes, today is day 11. I think I said day 10. Sorry about that. All right, here's our gift. It's the adhesive back sequins and gems. You can find these in the July through December 2022 mini catalog from Stampin Up, this one right here. It's on page 19. And so I'm going to use this Joyful Flurry bundle, which of course you can use these gems with anything that you want. It doesn't even have to be snowflakes, but it does appear on this page, and they are kind of sized to embellish your snowflakes. So here's a card that we made earlier in another 12 Days of Christmas in July video, and I just love these little shapes that are a little bit different. So we've got some round sequins that are kind of flat, and then you have sort of these faceted gems that are more of, what is that, like a trapezoid shape, but it works really well to kind of highlight some of the angles of the snowflake. So this is the Lights Aglow or Christmas Lights bundle that I used on this card. We made this one when we opened up the blender pens earlier last week. And so this is a different stamp set. I love snowflakes, so I couldn't help it. I had to get this one too, even though I had a snowflake in the other bundle. But I do love this. I love all the sentiments. Love the style here with the mixed font. And so today's project, we're going to do some of the same colors. Pool Party and Fresh Freesia. Those are the colors I used on this card. I love these colors for winter. I used to not think of purple as being a color for snowflakes, but it works really well because it's a cool tone, just like the blues are. So I'm going to start by just stamping some simple snowflakes. This is going to go on the inside of our card, and I'm using those two colors, Pool Party and Fresh Freesia. Leave a comment. Let me know, what colors do you like to use when you're stamping snowflakes? Do you stick to blues, or maybe you even go crazy and do some red snowflakes? I've seen some really gorgeous snowflake cards with red. So there on the inside, we're going to have just some simple stamping with the snowflakes. I'm going to put the Fresh Freesia away and get out some of our other card pieces. Now, I did kind of do a little bit of this ahead of time, so it's going to come together pretty quick today. But I just kind of wanted to show you how everything fit together. It's maybe not a surprise that I am casing the catalog again. I always love to do that, especially the first time I'm using a stamp set or a bundle. I like to case the catalog because it's just a fun way to sort of get started with that product. So here's the card that inspired me, and I love how they use some of the dies, and I'm going to show you this die set because it's kind of fun. There are some detailed dies, and you can see here that these don't all connect. So this doesn't just die cut a snowflake. And there's also some smaller dies. Now, I did have a trial run, and I thought that all of these were the same, but the smaller two do cut out completely. And I just wanted the one that kind of that pops out, so it doesn't die cut it all the way. And like I said, you can kind of see if you look closely at the die that it doesn't go all the way through. So I redid it, and I die cut 3 of the snowflakes, so we can just kind of pop those out a little bit. Do you recognize the designer paper I'm using? This is the silver and gold foil paper that you can get for free during Sale-a-Bration with a $50 gift order. With a $50 order, you can get the silver and gold paper. Where did my package go? Well, typically, I'm sure this happens at home. When I craft, everything gets buried. I just had it. It is probably just underneath something. Oh, heavens. Oh, it's on the floor underneath me. The silver and gold designer paper has polka dots and stripes in both gold and silver. And it's 6 by 6 with the white. So we made some projects earlier in our 12 Days of Christmas video series where we stamped on the designer paper. And I love the way that looks. So actually we're going to do a little stamping on this paper as well. I'm just going to add some blue snowflakes in the corners here, just to add a little color. And I also have stamped and die cut some bigger stamp images. So we're going to do those as well. And they're going to layer over the designer paper like that. And then for the sentiment, I have embossed and die cut, and that label die cut is part of the bundle, which is really cool. So that's going to go right in the center. And so let's just kind of glue things together, and then we're going to embellish with those adhesive backed sequins and gems. So let's find our adhesive, and we're going to glue. I'm kind of trying to avoid the snowflakes so they can still pop out. I don't want to accidentally glue them down. And then this is going to go onto the card with some more regular adhesive. You could use the Stampin' Dimensionals here if you want to. And then we're going to add the snowflakes. And just trying to get those popped up a little bit. Okay, let's add those bigger ones. I'm going to do these with, I'm going to do them with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I kind of want them to pop out a little bit from the designer paper. And then we'll add some dimensionals underneath the center tag as well. So I'm going to do the big one down here. And I love being able to come like over the edge and sort of make it look like it's just a continuing pattern. So I'm going to do that. And then this in the middle. This is fun. I really like that. I'm going to make this come down a little bit more. I'm noticing that the white cardstock is kind of standing out from the white designer paper because they're just a little bit different. But I don't mind it so much. Before we put this on, I want to add a little twine back there. Now, they did do some different colors and a little bit different usage of the twine on the original project. Looking for some scissors. But I love to do loopy loops behind long, skinny greetings like this. So I'm going to do some loopy loops. I'm adding just some regular adhesive to hold down those loopy loops. That is the technical term, by the way. Oh, hold those down. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm just kind of loop them around my fingers loosely. And I don't really want it to be perfect. I want it to kind of overlap in a different way because I just think that looks a little more natural when it's a little more varied. Okay, good grief. Oh, it is one of those days. Does this count as tearing up? I'm always tearing my cards, aren't I? Well, sometimes twine can be aggravating in the same way. Oh, my heavens to Betsy. This is just not my twine day, is it? Do you guys have any tricks for making your loopy loops? Do you make them on your fingers, or do you kind of loop onto the cardstock itself? Hey, that looks perfect. We're going to go with this, and I'm just going to stick that one up. I don't like when there's two lines. I try to just keep it to one nice odd number. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals now before it before it gets ruined, before I accidentally tear it up or something. And we're going to add this to the card. So this is the same level of dimension as the snowflake, so it's kind of going to sit on top of those, not on top of those snowflakes, but sort of even with those snowflakes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the way this is coming together. This paper is really very thin, so I'm just gonna, oh, I had a little adhesive under there, that's why. Just kind of pop up those snowflakes a little bit more. Oh, I love the way this is coming together. We're ready for some embellishment. So let's get out our adhesive backed sequins and gems. And then I'm going to show you the original project, and you can see the difference. And like I said, mostly it's kind of the colors, but I did sort of the same layout. So we've got some options here, and this is where I took my color combination. Fresh Freesia and the Pool Party colors are both in there. Since we have a lot of fresh freesia going on, I want to add, I think I'm going to do some of the Pool Party sequins. And so I'm going to add, oh, I think I want to do 5. I'm going to do 2 down there and 2 in the opposite corner, and then 1 over here. I love the way that turned out. Just bringing the scissors in there to sort of gently try to lift that paper. What do you think? Oh my goodness. I love the way it turned out. Here's the other one that we made earlier in the week with the same adhesive backed gems. Now I'm going to show you the catalog project next to mine, and you can see the difference. You guys know how much I just love to case the catalog. Well, there's the original sample. They used mint macaron cardstock, and it's hard to see in the picture, but a little of the timber 3D embossing folder, which is one of the new Sale-a-Bration gift choices that you can pick. I think they just used some regular, maybe even white sparkle paper, but I used the polka dot paper from Sale-a-Bration. And then I did emboss, but I did silver instead of white. And here's what they did with the ribbon. They kind of tied it around the side, but I did the loops instead. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you enjoyed this project idea today, and that you'll enjoy using the adhesive back sequins and gems. Whatever you're using, whether it's snowflakes or other purple and blue projects, I think these are going to be so much fun. And I love that they're flat and not too, well, these two are flat. This one is a little bit thicker, but these are really great for machinable cards. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Be sure to come back tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Central Time. I will have our final 12 Days of Christmas in July video with one last 12 Days of Christmas gift. I'll also be sharing with you what the bonus gift was that I included in all of the gift boxes. Tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time, 7:10 p.m. Central Time, I will be live on Facebook with Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. Just saw the question come through about the embossing folder. The embossing folder used in the sample, this one, it's kind of hard to see, the timber embossing folder, is part of the Sale-a-Bration, the new Sale-a-Bration gift choices. Hold on, I have a flyer. Where did I put the flyer? Oh, it's on the floor. It fell off the back of my desk. New for August 2022, Stampin' Up! Has added some additional gift choices for celebration. You can still get all the other ones while supplies last, but these are some extra choices for a $50 order or $100 order. And so the Timber 3D embossing folder is one of those options. We also have the gingham embossing folder and the seashell 3D embossing folder. But some of my favorite picks are over here. The aspen tree dies you can get for free, the spots and dots or dots and spots die. I've been on the fence on that one, and I just added it to my order as a free celebration gift. So excited to get that. Also, the brushed metallic 12 by 12 cardstock or foil paper and the silver foil paper you can get for free with a $50 order. So lots of new options for the last month of celebration, which ends August 31st. You can shop in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. And you'll be able to see all of these celebration gift items. There are two things that have sold out so far, the pool party note cards and the tree lot dies. But everything else from the original celebration offering is also still available. So make sure to get those while supplies last in my online store. See you tonight over on Facebook for Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. And again at 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow right here on YouTube for the last 12 Days of Christmas in July video. Have a good night. Bye.